a sense.
Yes, Annie,
Oh, yeah.
she pulled right
If I didn't have shit luck, I'd have no luck.
I was stumped.
And what's the first
know
words
what
out
to
of
do.
her mouth? Is this an illegal meeting?
And then the last words out of her mouth, you sold your car to another selectman.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
I know, I'm just saying, you're right, shit luck or no luck. Can you believe it?
I said that to my wife. I said,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the September 11th, 2007 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioner meeting. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Madam Chairman, all selectmen are present, as is the town administrator, John McAuliffe.
Okay, if we could just take a moment this evening, I'd like to have a moment of silence for the Americans and people around the world who lost their lives 6 years ago on September 11th. Thank you. Is there anyone here that would like to address the board this evening under citizens' participation? Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Hi, my name is Jack Silver. I live at 8 Diners Way. I'm just asking this evening if I can find some information about the Oak Grove School possible opening, or what's the holdup? I thought it was supposed to be open by now. If anyone has any questions or answers, rather.
I think I can address that, Madam Chair, through you, Mr. Silva. I had the occasion, I think it was last week, the weeks have been kind of blending together the last few as I begin week 5 here, Jack. We did an on-site with the architect and the project manager, and I had the good fortune to have Selectman Cronin, an expert in project management, and we toured the site. I'd say we had a very favorable review, Mr. Cronin. Is that a good assessment? It looks like, I believe the CO has been issued for 6 months, pending another review, pending another review by the planning board because of the site plan review requirements that they imposed on the project. So there were things like sidewalks that aren't necessarily going to connect to other sidewalks. Those things haven't been completed. So I think that probably merits additional review by the planning board. The building appears to be in very good shape. As I say, it has a temporary CO. If not for those conditions, I believe it would be a permanent CO.
Yeah, the only thing I think there was a delay is that I heard through the 2 architects that were there that the head building inspector was away for a week, and they had to wait till he come back for the CO. I think that delayed it a week. That was about it that I could see. There was some punch list items, but other than that, the building looked pretty good.
Okay.
What's a CO?
Certificate of occupancy, in order for them to occupy
okay.
it, they need that. And I know that is it the Head Start lady? I forget her name that came in. She was there, and she was quite concerned of that week delay with the building inspector not issuing a CO until his boss came back. And then I know Mr. McAuliffe was going to look into that. But that was the long weekend, and they should be good to go. It came out nice.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So it should be, as far as the rent, do we have
structurally and the quality of the finished work, everything is fine. It's some site plan review issues that weren't met, that I'm not sure will be met respectfully to the planning board because of some budgetary constraints. So I think that's going to merit some additional review and hopefully some flexibility on their end. But the building itself is ready.
But as far as the occupancy of it, will they be, are they looking to get in October 1st or November 1st? Do they have a plan?
Yes.
They do.
If you don't mind me jumping in, Mr. McAuliffe, the Head Start director there had stated she wanted occupancy by September 11th. With that delay, she needed a week for her inspection prior to that. So I have strong feelings they'll be in before the end of the month.
Okay.
Because she needed a week from the occupancy for her inspection. So I think you're going to see them before the end of the month.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Silva. Is there anyone else that wanted to address the board this evening? Okay. Any announcements? Do you have any announcements?
Yeah, I do have one.
Okay.
It was given to me. Taste and Sounds of the Caribbean, Salerno Seaside Facility is once again hosting Mass Children's Relief Dinner Fundraiser. Tastes and Sounds of the Caribbean, Saturday, September 15th, from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Guests are welcome with lush tropical foliage, flowers, and West Indies decor. Each guest receives a goodie bag with island treats and raffle ticket. They also receive a program book containing the evening's recipes, resources, and trivia contests. Guest tickets are entered into a door prize. The evening begins with a tropical crudité along with Caribbean beer tasting, followed by authentic Caribbean buffet of 12 dishes served by chefs. Live music includes Soul Street Jazz Trio and Courtney Myers. In addition to the free door and raffle prizes, interested guests can enter 3 Caribbean-themed contests. There are 2 musical contests, Buffett and Marley Singing Bees and Song Artist Trivia. There's a regional trivia contest in the program book. 2 silent auctions contain many items directly from the islands, as well as art, handcrafted, unique, and culinary local items. The proceeds benefit Mass Children's Relief, Kids Comfort Kits, Onset Youth Center, Boys and Girls Club, and Turning Point. Tickets are $60 and seating is limited. They are available at Shell Point Realty, Gallery Consignments, and Plymouth County Teachers Federal Credit Union. Tickets can also be purchased by mail, sending a stamped self-addressed envelope to Mass Children's Relief, P.O. Box 175, Wareham, Mass. 02571. Tickets at the door are $70 and are only available until 8 p.m. For more information, contact Sally Morrison, 508-295-7410.
That it? Any other announcements from anyone?
I don't know if, maybe it would be under Selectmen's reports. I get something from both planning and zoning.
Oh, okay, yes, thank you.
I'll wait.
Thank you. Next item is the authorization to sign bills. Do you want to take us through that?
Yes, Madam Chairman, we have 2 bills. The first one, I move we pay Camp Dresser in McKee invoice number 80263375/4 in the amount of $4,173.35 for professional engineering design services for the improvements to 3 existing wastewater pumping stations in accordance with the agreement December 19th, 2005.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Aye.
So it's 4-0-1. Thank you. Mr. Ryan.
Could I interject, Madam Chair?
Please.
I know that Selectman Cronin had some concerns, I think, way back from when I was just first starting to attend. I know we've discussed that with Camp Dresser McGee. Are you seeing progress? I just want to make sure that we're on the right track with that.
I have. The last couple of bills that I've seen do match. The total contract amount now does match the initial contract. And 2 of the changes have been found, so that's good.
Are there unresolved things, do you think?
Digging a little deeper, there's some more clarification could be given, but I don't think anything earth-shattering at this point.
Madam Chairman, I move that we pay Camp Dresser and McKee in the amount of $3,365.61 for invoice number 80263298/16 for professional engineering services to perform a Phase 1 and Phase 2 infiltration inflow program for the town of Wareham in accordance with the agreement dated December 14th, 2004, and amendment number 1 dated January 2, 2007.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Aye.
4-0-1. Thank you. Now we have a couple of appointments for certified weigher and for reappointment to the Wareham Cultural Council.
Okay. Madam Chairman, I move that we appoint Matthew Silva, 2375 Cranberry Highway, West Wareham, as a certified weigher to a term to expire June 30th, 2008.